So I thought I would give a little update concerning what's happened to me in the past week or so. I was at home on a Friday night about, probably 2 Fridays ago. And as I was sitting in my room playing my music, trying to, sorry, I'm out of breath. Trying to just play some music, And I saw this ATV outside my house, and we live on a hill, and it goes up pretty steep, and I saw this ATV go up the hill, pulling a trailer behind it, right? Then a few seconds later, I saw the trailer coming back down the hill with the ATV in tow without the rider. So I thought, hey, I would go outside and see if he's okay. So I ran outside, and sure enough, he was running behind it, and it jackknifed him to my yard. Well, he couldn't get it out because the trailer got stuck on top of the wheel of the ATV. And so no matter what he did, it was not coming out. It was stuck out in the road. And it was a mess, and I was afraid somebody was going to come over the hill and hit and be a bigger accident, right? Well, I thought I would help the guy, and when I did, the ATV, during the course of that, trying to help him, the ATV ran over my left leg and snapped it at the tibia plateau, sending me to the hospital via life flight. So I went to the hospital, had surgery the previous Saturday. And when I got home Monday, I was going to have physical therapy and such set up. So, but I was pretty sore and everything, and physical therapy finally came out on Thursday. But some of the medicine that the hospital would give me was oxycodone and this stool softener. And apparently the oxycodone stopped me up, constipated me. And then, of course, the stool softener wound up aggravating my gallbladder that was already diseased. So, off to the hospital again I went. And let me just tell you, it's painful coming into my house and down out of my house with steps with a broken leg, and you can't hardly put any weight. Well, you can't put no weight on my left leg at all, at least for 3 months, they said. So I had to have, EMS try to get me out of the house, which was quite troublesome. And once they got me out and got me on the ambulance, they took me to Dixon, and I went there and got, been here for several days, and they diagnosed that I had a blockage in my intestines or my bowels because of that constipation due from the oxycodone. So during the course of trying to get that unblocked, they also realized that my gallbladder was extremely inflamed. Now, if I haven't spoke about that on this channel, I've had a lot of issues with my gallbladder throughout my life or throughout the last few decades. And I've always had gallbladder attacks and stuff like that, right? But the last year and a half, I really haven't had much because I was taking this formula from Dr. Berg called gallbladder formula. And it was helping, you know. I wasn't having any attacks. So, needless to say, at the hospital, they finally determined that it needed to come out because it was extremely enlarged and it looked like bile was leaking out of it, which is unusual. So I had a choice. I actually did have 3 choices. I could do nothing and wait for it to go back down, which this is already 3 or 4 days into my hospital stay here for the gallbladder, and it hadn't gone down at all. Or I could have it drained, and it'd be like I didn't have a gallbladder at all. Or I could have it removed. Well, after much consideration, I decided to go ahead and have it removed since I'm already here. It's already a pain in the butt to get out of the house. I'm going to be laid up for about 3 months anyways because of this leg. And so I figured I might as well go ahead and get it taken out. And it was a good thing I did because the gallbladder was gangrened. That's right, it had a lot of gangrene in it. It was not your normal light bluish, purplish hue to it. It was a gangrene color. They showed me the colors of it after they had taken it out. And it was on the verge of busting. And if it had busted, that might have been game over. So I guess the broken leg helped get me to the point where I was able to get that gallbladder out and save my life. So the moral of the story is God is good, and even though things you kind of wonder why they happen a certain way and you just can't figure it out, finally his plan will be revealed to you. So I don't mean to take up much of your time on this video. I just want to kind of give you a brief update. I'm still in the hospital, still struggling with the pain of that. I got a tube sticking on my side, draining all the pus and stuff out from the gallbladder surgery. They don't usually do that kind of stuff, but given the fact that it was already leaking some bile out of the gallbladder, they want to make sure there ain't no green stuff, as they call it, coming out that can infect the rest of my system. And so far it hasn't been, but it's been very painful just laying here in this bed and just suffering, so to speak. And I can't hardly move, and I can't hardly get any sleep. Earlier today, the physical therapist who came in to get me out of bed, because I've been in bed for quite a while due to this gallbladder, to get me back on my feet and work with me on my leg and everything. Well, during the course of that physical therapy, she wound up tripping over my foot of my broken leg, sending shockwaves up my leg to my kneecap. So needless to say, I wasn't very happy, and it was pretty painful. So, and then of course later today, I've just been kind of just blah. Been kind of ups and downs and just feeling just icky, I guess you could say. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today in this video. I'll try to do another one a couple days later if I can. So I hope you all take care, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.